Changing our topic, we now have to look at a problem that global warming is causing in the northern tip of the Red Sea in the Gulf of Aqaba, where corals are facing problem in reproducing, and this is definitely putting their lives at risk.
Coral reefs all over the world are among the many victims of global warming. Some of them have even been declared technically dead. In the Gulf of Aqaba, in the northern tip of the Red Sea, Israeli researchers have now discovered that local corals risk going extinct because their reproductive process is out of sync.
What we have found in our 4-year study in the Gulf of Eilat and Aqaba Red Sea is that the iconic, well-synchronized, perfectly timed spawning events of corals has lost its vital synchrony, reducing the chances of successful fertilization and therefore putting this species in a serious risk of extinction.
During the reproductive season, corals are supposed to release into the water both eggs and sperm at the same time, so the process kickstarts on its own.
These eggs and sperm can last only a few hours in the water, and it's getting diluted by the ocean currents. So this event has evolved to be perfectly timed, well synchronized, usually only once a year, at a specific month of the year, or the particular night of the month, and at a specific hour at night. All of the corals of a given species spawn all the reproductive material, the eggs and sperm, into the water. So what we have found now in some corals in the Red Sea, in the Gulf of Eilat and Aqaba, is that these iconic, well-synchronized spawning events have lost their vital synchrony.
And without synchrony, there won't be new coral formations, putting the local reef under more stress and risks. Israeli researchers have performed hundreds of night diving sessions to get a grasp of this phenomenon, which could be happening also elsewhere without scientific communities having spotted it.
We'd like to call the broader marine researcher community to keep on investigating this phenomenon in corals and other marine species all over the world, so we can find what exactly is the extent of this phenomenon. Is it happening elsewhere? Is it happening with other species as well?
Coming to know if the synchronization is failing could help directing conservation efforts before it becomes too late, and save what remains of the fewer healthy coral reefs around the world.
But this is not all bad news, because identifying such early warning signs can help us direct our future conservation and research efforts towards the very species that are at potential risk of extinction long before they even show any signs of decline and mortality.